Top of the day to you. Yeah, here I am here in the open range, Camp Easy. Compliments of Camp Easy in Lester. It's awesome. Went camping. Good morning. Good morning. Larry and I. And y'all get that video, I think, on Monday or so. Good morning, Connie. Good morning. We had a great time. A little bit wet back in the pastures, though. Good morning, Betsy Lou. Didn't get to do a lot of outdoorsy because everything was kind of wet. Good morning, Erica. Good morning. It's my wife leaving for her doctor's appointment. Sarah, good morning. Thomas, good morning, buddy. Chris, good morning. Doing good. Doing good. We're doing good here. Good morning, Ronnie. Buddy. Mary, good morning. Betsy Lou. I had to send Ronnie a message this morning. Good morning, Steve. You and Susan. Susan's home, guys. She's home. Keep her in your prayers, though. She's not out of the woods completely, but she's doing a lot better. Walking through the house on her own. Awesome. Good morning, Barbara. Sky, good morning. Christy. Christy's here. Kimmy, good morning. We had a good afternoon from the Netherlands. Cynthia, glad you're here, sweetie. Uncle Ronnie. Steve says Uncle Ronnie. Can you imagine Steve sitting on his knee saying Uncle Ronnie? It make me sick. Good morning. Good morning there. Sue, so glad you're up and going. Karen, good morning. Deborah Barnes, good morning. Mary, Deborah had a good report from her doctor's visit, test they run, good report. Keeping Lester in our prayers too, guys, because he's going through a lot of testing and stuff right now. So praying it'll be the least of all. You know, it'll be something like knock out of there. Good morning there, Sue. And living the light. Yeah, good morning. Just me. All right, just me. Alexis, good morning. Yeah, keeping all these guys in your prayers. Cynthia, good morning. Karen, Kim, Dapper. I'm looking dapper. Thank you. See it, Ronnie? Dapper. It upsets Ronnie when y'all say I'm dapper. He wants to be dapper. Got to get a hat. Sherry, good morning. Well, today is Friday for you working folks. This is the day y'all look forward to, ain't it? Friday. Good morning, Michelle Krause. Good morning. And I say your whole name because sometimes there's several of them. You're going fast. Carla, good morning. You bet, Carla, you bet. Tari, good. You're here back here today. Jeanette, Jody. Is it Jody or Jay? Yeah, Jody, I guess. Betsy Lou. They go fast, and the name of the person is kind of more dim in that. It's get out of here commercial. Amy, good morning. Joyce, you got a doctor's appointment. We pray everything goes well. It's going to be a nice day. It's Friday. About 70 degrees yesterday, down to 30s this morning. Wow, quite a jump downward. The weather's been really nice here as far as being mild. You know, it's been cloudy and misty, rainy off and on. Not rainy, but just a mist. Makes everything wet and dampish. But up in the day, it usually gets pretty good. Connie, I see, Connie, I didn't see what you said. Yeah, Linda Harris is Kansas City. Okay. There's Hatari. Good morning. That's right, Deborah. Like, geez, thank you there, Grammy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Like Jesus always said to us, the devil can make us sick, but God can heal us. Always keep that in your mind. And he expects us to pray and to believe and trust. And sometimes we get discouraged. I know that for a fact, especially when you pray and like, like my parents, and they still passed. But the thing was, they passed to glory. I know where they went. But I know, Deborah, you're okay. You can be all right. Anyway, it's Fabulous Friday, and here's the chat family's back together here. The good thing about this family here, there you go, Philippians 4, is these folks here love each other. They pray with each other. They laugh with each other. They cry with each other. Awesome folks. I was telling Larry at our camp about you guys, and Larry don't watch TV. He watches. Yeah, Larry. It's not weird, I guess. It's strange to me. We was talking about movies, and he don't watch movies. He had never seen Quigley Down Under, and I had Quigley going the other night. And I can't believe you never watched Quigley. I've watched it 100 times. Never get tired of it. Good morning, Toy. Valerie, good morning. That's right, Carla. You're right. Carla K. You're right. Sometimes it don't seem like it's working for us, and sometimes it may not go the way we want it to go. Because there's a bigger plan in place. Morning, Miss Vera. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Vera. Now listen, Vera. Y'all need to talk to Vera. Vera's wish for her birthday is that I sing Blue Eyes Crying in Rain. I am not a singer. I sing to my animals and they don't mind. They're okay with it. But I'm not a singer to go out and sing to people. I need to talk to her about that. Look for something easier. Anyway, let's all stir the pot. Get Friday off to a great start. Okay, let's stir a good pot. Okay, let's stir a good pot. I don't even know where I was at. Y'all done got me confused. Oh Lord, my sweet Ronnie from Bear. Whew. Taxes done. Finance will get better. We ain't done my taxes yet, my Lord. I hate to even look at it. I hate to look at it. Two things are certain in life. Yeah, Jennifer, we praying for Lester. We sure do. Many times a day. They're praying for some good reports off some of these tests they're doing. Two things are certain in life. Taxes and death. I've heard that so many times from different people. My dad, he was one of them. Taxes and death, boy, you can't escape them. Good morning, Lisa. Anyway, I was talking to Larry down there at the camp. I was talking about, you guys on this chat, and he had never watched any of it, and he said he thinks about it every day, but it's done went by. So you can always watch a rerun if you wanted to. Well, he said, "Well, I'll just call you and get the updates." Well, you can do that too, buddy. But I had my list, a prayer list here, and I put it in the cabinet out of the way so it wouldn't get messed up. And I said, we keep a list, of people that wants on the prayer list. You do? I said, yeah. And I showed it to him. He said, I can't believe it. He said, that's awesome. All these folks praying for each other. I said, yeah, they do. They sure do. And and he saw the little pet list. He said, who do they see? I said, these are our pets. We pray for our pets too. He's kind of amazed me. Yeah, that's just good. That's good. He's a preacher. So I had to be nice. Had to be nice. we had a lot of fun. We couldn't do a lot outside, and you'll see my video, I think, on Monday. Uh, at Box Girl, good morning. Anna Piazza. Uh, Deborah Barnes says you take her off the list. Okay, Deborah. Well, we'll do that. Mans, good morning. Talked to Mans yesterday. Sweet, sweet lady. Good morning, Peggy Irwin. Anyway, we did almost everything on the inside. We cooked some stuff out on the outdoor grill, and then it come inside because it's like I say, it's misty and the chairs is damp, ground's damp, and but we had a great time. We had a great time. You know, the last time we went, I had not filled I drained all my tanks, didn't have no water in my tanks, and Larry said, "Well, if I got to go pee there tonight, where I go?" I said, "Out that door, out there somewhere." You know. So, but this time I had all my tanks filled. Everything was good. And I said, "You can even use the restroom, right? Yeah, Larry, you can use it." But funny thing was, we got ready to go to bed. And naturally, Woody and Buster up to bed with me. And Kippy, for some reason, thought he might just sleep with Larry. Well, Larry don't sleep with dogs or cats. And he said, I don't know. I don't know. I said, "Come on, Kip, get to bed." Kip come running out. But Kippy can't jump up this high. You have to hip him up. Great time. And thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. I went out to the grocery store to get the stuff we wanted. And I don't normally do the grocery buying, although I know stuff's expensive. But Jeff had us covered. Thank you, Jeff, so much. You had us covered. And we got, well, you'll see on my video all the stuff we eat. We eat good. We eat good. Someone was asking me this morning about my eggs. I had one egg I know was going bad. It had a little bubble on it. Kept coming. I got rid of that baby. They don't smell bad. So, somebody said, check, watch for smelling and stuff. Candle them and all that. I will candle them. And I hope I don't make a mistake. That's what I always worry about, discarding a good egg. But I will candle them and just see. I know about what to look for, I've researched all that and talked to people that do it all the time. So, because I sure don't want one to blow up in that incubator. There's nothing worse. Nothing worse. If you ever had eggs, one explode, and they'll explode. Talk about that. Funny thing was, when we were kids, us boys growing up, and cuz would come over, we had a big old barn. My mom and dad had chickens everywhere. And now and then the most chickens have a nest hidden somewhere, and those eggs would finally go bad, go bad. You wouldn't ever find them, they'd go bad. But we'd find them. We could find them. And we'd have egg fights. You ever get hit by a rotten egg, it's nasty. It's nasty. And it is horrible. It's horrible. I ain't going to go much further than that, so, but you can throw one like a hand grenade. And it hits a person or hits, it's stinky. God, it's stinky. Or hits a post or a tree beside you, it's going to get on you. It's almost bad, or maybe worse than a skunk. But we had them. We had all kinds of fights growing up. You live out in the country. No, it's not my normal smell, Ronnie. See, you're starting already. I've been nice. I've been nice. Ronnie's been a little bit sad. His doctor is relocating, leaving town. He's leaving town. And Ronnie's a little sad. But I think Thomas is trying to keep him perked up. Good morning, Peggy Cohen. Can't stay long, it's okay, sweetie. It's just as long as you check it in, it's good enough. You know, we'll miss you when you leave. Peggy's an awesome lady. Morning, Christine. Jennifer. Imagine what the doctor's saying. I didn't say that. I was not going to go there. I love it, though. I love it. Yeah, he's leaving town. But I sure didn't say that, Ronnie. Thank you there, Mojo. Looking dapper. Awesome. I think this cap, I could be wrong if I am, I'm sorry. I think it came from Carol Cordacy, I think. I think she sent me this one. Several people have sent them, and I like them. G says I ought to wear them all the time. And she says, you ought to wear those all the time. You look like Terry Bradshaw. I think that's her idol or something. Or maybe she don't like him. Where it looks like it, so you can hate me. Anyway, Tom was supposed to be showing his wedding. No, I'm not, Tom. I'm not going to do that. I'm not like that. Well, we may one day let it slip. Anyway, one of them's out yonder somewhere. Yeah, you did, man. You sure did. You started a good thing. Man sent me my first ones, I think. And then Lester gave me some. And then I've had a couple of others send me some too. So you like it? Thank you, Mary. It's a bright blue, ain't it? And I got a new shirt here recently. I hadn't wore it yet on video. It's bright. I should have wore it today with this bright blue cap. But when I get off of here, the minute this is over, I've got to go out that door and grab my little wood dog and little Birdie and head for the groomers. They had an appointment this morning. And good morning, Bear. Good morning, Billy. You out there, buddy? We love you, buddy boy. Billy's probably a busy time of the year for him right now. He raises cattle, and he also has huge corn fields. He raises corn commercially, and I imagine a lot of prep going in the ground right now. A lot of prep out there on stuff like that, getting stuff ready to be planted. Even though he's probably not planted yet, but getting ready. And some big fields too, so it's going to take some time. Plus his cattle, he got to take care of his cattle. If he had an Ivan like I've got, Ivan could take care of it. Ivan don't plow. He ain't going to plow. Thank you there, Angel. I appreciate that, baby. I appreciate that. Said she loved watching my video. My video was nothing special. There ain't nothing fabricated. There ain't nothing pre-planned. It's just what I do during the day. Simple. I'm a simple guy. Simple. I like simple. If you're complicated, we might not get along. I don't think that would ever happen, Mary. I think cowboy hats, they're here to stay in Texas for sure. And Dan wears one all the time, especially after Dan went off to Lubbock on one of his trips he has to go on, checking on jobs. And I think everybody up there, even the ladies, the kids and all, wear cowboy hats. I think he come back with a cowboy hat on. I think he's had it on his head ever since. He'll probably say, that ain't true, Dad. That's what I'm thinking. Cowboy hats are here to stay. I got one. I only wear it in nice places. Well, I did wear it to Ronnie's. Well, I made an exception. Well, it's a nice place. And his wife was nice. That's all I can say. And I met Jimmy. Jimmy was nice. Barry loves a man in a cowboy hat. But Barry, I have to go get my hat out. Get my hat out when I sing to you. Uh, anyway, today's Friday. And Woody and Vera, Woody and Vera. But be Vera, it's okay to be in the same category with Woody. Woody's top notch. Woody and Verdi, that's what I was trying to say, is Verdi. Woody and Verdi are going to go to the groomers. And then I get back there. I've got to do some gifts and goodies video today sometime for tomorrow, and I put something with it. I got my video made for our camping deal. I got to finish putting it together. It'll come out on Monday. And anyway, all right. So there we are. That's my day. And I'm not going to do a lot more than that today, to be honest with you. Punk ass. It's not a punk ass. Anyway, we'll get to a hat controversy here. Good morning. Okay, whoa. A birthday girl went by and I didn't get to see her name. We got to get that wrote down here. Come back across there on that birthday, okay? I missed it. Morning there, Faye. Good morning, Brett. Good morning. Did anybody see that birthday girl? Debbie. Debbie's birthday. Okay, Debbie. Got you, Debbie. Tell you right now, sweetie. Oh, Debbie. Where'd they get Debbie? Somebody said Debbie on here. It's Friday. It's been a long week. Debbie, get your band-aids, your bandages, your gauze, whatever you use, your mouthpiece, whatever, because there's going to be some biting take place here in a little bit. All right. Hello, Trico Poo, something like that. I didn't get to see it. Or is there any other? Yeah, get your gauze out. There you go. You got anybody else got any birthdays out here this morning? Morning, Marie. That's right, Alicia. You're good. Pat White had a birthday. You're going to see Wanda. Is it Wanda? Has one on Sunday. It looked like Wanda. Debbie be 71. That's a young lady there. You know, most of us on this channel, Pat's having a birthday. That's right, Pat. Okay. Athena is having a birthday. Hang on, Athena. I know, Vera, it's sad. It's sad. You can't help it, Vera, when some guy flirts with you. That's not your fault. And for Billy to say that. What do you call you? I can't say it unless you tell me. Anyway, on this birthday, I got Debbie. Is it Wanda? Or was that just a Mary Coker's birthday? Okay. All right, Mary. Mary and I chat a lot. Oh, a lot lizard. Called her a lot lizard. Can you believe that? A lot lizard called Wanda. It's Wanda. Thank you. Thank you. Where'd I get the other name? It's my eyes. It's my eyes. These little messages going by so fast. Wanda. Got it. Changed one letter. Happy birthday to all my twins. Yeah, first some twins out there. Yeah, happy birthday to them too. Uh, Athena, Mary, and Wanda, and Debbie, and Mary. Yeah, I got them. I got them. Anyway, I was fixing to say, most of us here are not old. We're just like experienced. We're experienced people. Uh, and I was telling my friend Larry, I said, we have some younger folks, you know, uh, but most of us are seniors or close to seniors. And yeah, I bet he does. I bet he does, Bear. He's just picking on you, sweetie. Uh, but anyway, I said, and most of us kind of, you know what, Amy's 49. Well, you're a teenager. That's a teenager. That's one of them young ones. The man says, she's one of them young ones. I didn't say everybody was old. I said, we got some young folks here. But a lot of us are, you know, experienced. uh, but you ain't got to tell me how old you are. I know we got some, it's, you know, my age and some younger. And 49, you're right, it's young. I was 49, I climb a tree backwards. Well, maybe not. But anyway, so we relate a lot. You know, we were able to relate a lot of things, you know. And that, I think that was one of the things that I first, and some of you guys have told me some of your stories too, and we do relate a lot with things we saw growing up and things we did growing up, you know. The way we lived growing up, a lot of us had that same way, even though we was different parts of the country. And I think that's why, yeah, I don't want to single out Ronnie, but he was one of them that first contacted me about how he grew up, and I thought we hit it all pretty good because that's exactly how it was with us, just different parts of the country. And since then, so many of you guys, my wine has turned to vinegar. I love that. I love it. I like vinegar. I put vinegar on all kinds of stuff. You're with me 44. You're 40. Oh, that is a teenager there. I remember I was 44. The only birthday that ever bothered me, and it's good having you with me too. The only birthday that ever bothered me, and the reason was, and I'll tell you, I was 30 when I turned 30. That don't make sense, does it? But the reason was, all my friends that I run around with were all still in their 20s. And all of a sudden, I'm that old man. I'm that old man in the group. Now, not the people I worked with. They're all, in fact, all the guys I worked with, I was at the sheriff's office, I was the youngest guy there. So they was all older, but all the guys I run around with were young. At 30 just kind of bothered me. 30 years old. All right, now somebody's saying Wanda's pronounced Juanita. I don't know. Now we're not gonna. I don't know if I can get into all this here pronunciation. Y'all know I'm not real good on pronunciations. Y'all know. There's Janet in Ohio. Good morning. In May you turn 70. Don't let it bother you. Don't let it bother you. 70 is okay. Your 50 bothers you. And then once I got past that initial thing when I 40 turned, bother you know, different ages bother different people. Yes, 92. All right, Betty. All right. Boy, we just need to be 92. That's so awesome. My oldest brother's 91. Lives up in Washington State. 91. The years fly by, they do. You know, it takes you forever to get to be 18. It just takes forever. Or 21 if you're looking for that 21 so you can do things other adults do, you know. But after that, they fly. They quick. And the older you get, the quicker they go. That's true. The older you get, the quicker they go. You know, I was 30 one day, and the next day I was 31, and that didn't bother me a bit, being 31 and on up. And none of them have bothered me since, except I know I'm getting old, or older, getting older. Uh, Thank you, Vera. That's a sweet, sweet prayer. Thank you so much. And I'm so sorry about your loss there. 37. Yeah, yeah. You know, I think most of us, we get older. The age itself is not the bother. It's the it's the signs of our body getting there. You know, the aches and pains that we get. Uh, I got a yesterday morning. I'm gonna get another mattress for this camper. This camper mattress, I've slept on it before. It's not bad, but I really had a hard time the other night. Maybe because I just was tired, you know. But I ached all over. And I told you maybe I should get another mattress, but I'll give it another shot or two because you see, it may have been because I was tired. But I didn't feel good yesterday during the day. I was tired just because I didn't sleep. I slept okay, but not good, you know, because I kept rolling over an ache here, an ache there. And that comes with age, you know, when you start all that hurting, you know. But then yesterday me and Ben put up some more trim. And every trip through that house to get a measurement or to go cut a board or go out to the barn to rip a board. Yeah, come yesterday when we got through, I said, that's it. And I sat down in my chair just going to take a little break, just a little break. You know, I told Ben, that's all we're going to do in the house today. G had some stuff she wanted to do, and he started doing stuff with her. I sat down in my chair and kind of reclined it back, and that was it. About 3 hours later or so, I woke up. Everybody going about their business. I'm just, me and Buster and Woody. You know what? We should be thankful, and I think most everybody is. We're thankful, you know, we get 69 or 70, said whatever the age may be. Be thankful we got another year. You know, God give us another year, and then we pray for another. You know, we keep on, and I do too. You know, pray for my family every day, multiple times, every one of them, and especially if one's having a problem. You know, right now in my immediate family, we have, all right, there's Wanda again. Okay, they spell it Wanda. But especially my immediate family, like Lester, you know, and then there's Jill, and then there's my older brother, uh, Bob, up in Washington having some issues. But those, you can't, going about your daily business, you can't help just as you're driving along on your mule or whatever, send out these prayers for them, you know, and you know, Jill don't talk about her stuff, and and I know she probably has a little bit of worry because there's a little speck right there on her neck. You know, they watching, but you know, and I find myself not knowing really what to say, except just pray for them. You know, you find yourself kind of at a loss. You know, what to say. You know, just pray for them. That's the best I think I can do. Walking and standing. Yeah, hey, if we didn't have to walk and stand, I don't have a pain on nowhere on me. It's when I stand up and them knees, you know. And when I've sat down a long time and really enjoying sitting down, but then I got to get up and go do something. And then you stand up and I say, oh, okay, let's get it together, boys. There's 2 knees down there. Let's get it together. All right, guys. Yeah, Dot. You know, Dot, let's talk about Dot for a second. I like to point Dot out sometimes because I see some of the stuff she does. And there's a lot of you guys do the same stuff, or as much, you know, maybe. But she runs her little farm. But she works sometimes 7 days a week, like a home nurse. So she travels, sometimes long distances, to where she calls her clients, or I call them patients, whatever. and takes care of whatever their needs might be. And I think he even cooks for some of them, you know. But yeah, but she does all this stuff, and then sometimes she comes home, it's after dark. And in the wintertime, it's already been snowing all day. And she drives in this kind of stuff. She gets home, and her husband's a trucker, so he's not around. And she gets home, and she got to go feed her animals. And she ain't going to let them go to bed hungry. And I know a couple of times she's had to shovel snow just to open a gate. Now, we don't have that problem. We may have to wade through some mud, but we don't have that kind of problem. So I'm always complimenting her on what all she does. All right. How's Carla feeling? Sue is home. Sue Chapman is home. Steve said she did a milestone, got up and walked completely through the house on her own because her legs really was bad shape. All right, let's do our prayer list real quick. Okay, we kind of running through time here. We got Dan. Okay. Atari, Larry, Fabian, Sue, and Patricia. Gabe, Cynthia, Doris, Vina. Okay. Mike and Bob, Spencer, Reba and Amy, Pam and Cherry. Okay. Charlotte, Cookie and Nina, Leanne and Shelley. Where are they at? Oh yeah. Wendy, Pamela, Justin, and Debbie. Okay. Tracy, Josephine, Jill, and Lester. Michelle, Michael, Renee, Sandra, Erica, Jennifer, Elizabeth, Deborah Barnes to take her off. All right, Deborah. Jay Lee, Fran, and George, and Diane. Okay. Laurie, Sandra, Jamie, Molly, Margaret, Jackie, and Marie, Lenny, and Cuz is doing well. Thank y'all for prayers for him. Richard and Joanne and Sal and Nancy and Bernice, Nancy, Scott, Susie, and Lee, Amber, Carla, Kate, Cole, Peter, and I think it's Maud. I can't even read my own writing. So if I left you out, let me know, okay? Someone listed some names that he could see them as they went by. Stephanie wants back on the list, or on the list. Yeah, there you go, Thomas. You tell him, buddy. He keeps on. We're going to post him. Yeah, thank you, Karen. It's just praying for everybody on this list, guys. You know, you're doing your prayer. You can't remember all these names. Just say, pray for the list. God knows what the list looks like. He knows it better than we do. And if I misspelled a name, he knows the right name. No, Sharon, he will not be. He has his own plot. It's on his farm, on his ranch. He actually has a ranch. He lives on top of a mountain. Seriously, a big high, 2,000 or 3,000, I say mountain, hill. You gonna call it a hill or foothill? What are you gonna call it? They're close to, not too far from, I think it's Mount Hood. You can see us, or Mount Rainier, one or the other. You can see real plain in the background of his house. But he already has his tombstone there. It's all set. When he passes, that's where he would be. That's what he wanted. And yeah. And the tombstone, he said, I haven't seen it. He's telling me, he said, it's already carved. You know how to do, except for the date. And it's laying flat with that down. And then when it happens, the tombstone will be put up upright in the grave dug and all that. So, yeah. Prayers for Rob's dad. You know, I sent Rob's dad a bike, okay? His name is Bob also. Because he has bad legs too, and he has a side-by-side, but there's some places you have to go out and climb up in that side-by-side. That three-wheel bike would be so awesome for him. And run to the mailbox and stuff on that thing, and Rob rode around here. He said, "This thing will fly." I said, "Yeah, it will. It'll go. You tell your dad not to go fast." Uh, but yeah, I sent it up there, and I was really happy to do it. And I told Ronnie. Ronnie called me whining and crying. "I wish I had one, PawPaw." I said, "Ronnie, if they ever offer me another one, I'll do it. And I'll make it. I'll put it together. I'll send it to you. And I know you're going to curse me, but I'm going to do it." So I had to get him off my case. But, you know, when they send me something like this, guys, seriously, listen to me. Like that power generator. You know, I gave it to I did the video now. Then I give it to that boy living next door, Dustin. I get it right. It's Friday. But yeah. Anyway, if I can, you know, I can't ride two of them. I've got one. In fact, I got one I'm gonna make a video on pretty soon. I can't send it to Ronnie because it's mine. It's mine. I'm being a little greedy, but I can't send it to him. But I will send the next one. Maybe it'll be one of them dirt bikes, like Dan Rice. All right, here we go. Let's get on with our birthdays. Okay, now listen. I'm gonna tell you. I've got Debbie, Wanda, Pat, Athena, and Mary. Is there anybody else? I hope they didn't steal it too. They chained it down. Supposedly it's going to be safe. That's right, Roberta. You sure can. Pat. I got Pat. I got Pat on here. I got Mary. Keep Tanya in our prayers too. Did I say Tanya? I don't know. I got a couple of names smudged. I'm gonna re-add her. Okay. All right. Here we go with our birthdays. Oh, let's do our little animals first. Okay. Let's do our animals first. I got Kathy and Tanya. I got Tanya on here. Okay. I just did it. All right. Larry couldn't believe we had pets on there. I said, "Yes, sir." I said, "These people right here prayed old Ivan back. They prayed him back." Here we go. Got Bo. And we got Baby. Got Phantom. Yeah, Phantom. Thank you, Ronnie. Buster. Haley. Bubba. And Cooper. Baby. No, I said Baby. Roxy, Max, Hank, Ritzy, Willow, Dirk, Ginger, and Rex. I got to rewrite some of my names. They're all smudged. Just pray for our animals, you know. Yeah, no biting the animals. Yeah, now listen, if you're on the birthday list, and I start saying you don't bite, if there's nobody else there, don't bite your animal, bite yourself first. It'd be better to bite yourself. Don't bite your little animal. Don't run out there and grab your little cat and start chewing on the back of his head. Okay, here we go. Birthdays. Happy birthday to you. It's Friday. It'll kind of be perky. It's Friday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Debbie, Wanda, and Pat. We'll do 2 times. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. All right, now you got Athena and Mary. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Athena and Mary. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. All right. Now, next week, Vera If I can't talk her out of that, it's going to be a little bit different. But I ain't going to sing. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to sing that whole song, Vera. I'm not. I can't stand here and do that whole song, 4 or 5 minutes of song. Let's just do like one verse and let people have time to recover before we go on. There'll be some having to make a trip to the bathroom. Some running outside. Yeah. So, yeah, those things happen. Things happen. You're welcome, Debbie. You're welcome. Yeah, blue eyes crying in the rain. I'll have to practice that down in the woods. Only Buster and Woody can hear me. Thank you, Peggy. That's sweet. That's sweet of you. I was talking to Mans in England. Those folks don't talk right. They don't talk like us. And down in East Texas, we got the proper English. And I'd have to ask her sometimes a couple of times what she said. They got that accent. Yeah, I enjoyed talking to her. Really nice and a sweet lady. Christy, that's what I'm thinking too. If I get a bike, a trike, if they offer me one, I'll put it together. Write Ronnie's name on it. And every day I do a video, show it, sitting out there. And I'm saying, here it is, Ronnie. Come get it. Come get it, Ronnie. You see, he went and got new tires for his truck. And they told me, Sweet Jimmy and I are coming down. And never showed up. Never showed up. The tires be wore out. But Sweet Jimmy, being the artist he is, and he's got some of Ronnie's, Thomas calls them wedding pictures, I don't know. And he's really made some good work out of them, really touched them up. I'll show you some one day. And some about me too. It's really kind of neat the way he does them. And I'll try to get them over on my other camera so I can show them to you on this one. Yeah. I love it. Willie Nelson sings it. Yeah, Willie Nelson sings it. I guess a lot of folks sing it, but Willie Nelson is one that Red-Headed Stranger. I think that's probably the first time I'd heard that song, just watching that movie. And I love that movie, Red-Headed Stranger. And, but yeah, he sings it in it. But he has music background. I don't have no music background, Vera, so it ain't going to be the same, okay? It ain't going to be the same. Well, it wouldn't be the same anyway, would it? It wouldn't be the same. Peggy, you be safe out there. Glad you was here with us, baby girl. Larry and I are camping. He's really a good guy. I've known Larry probably for, Lord, way back in the 70s. Figure that up. And I think I was working for the sheriff's office when I first met Larry. And but he was our song leader in our church. But we've been friends ever since. And then later he went to work for the sheriff's office, and I got his first job for him in law enforcement. By that time I left the sheriff's office and I was mayor here in Plum Grove. Yeah, can you imagine? And I hired Larry and sent him to school to be Plum Grove's police officer. They had an academy, we sent him to it. And he got his license and all that. And then he went on further. He finally went to Cleveland Police Department, then on to Liberty County Sheriff's Office. But yes, yeah, so we've been buddies a long time, and our kids grew up together. And but we got a lot of experience. We talked about some of our old police stuff the other night on that video. I said I might ought to leave this out because it takes up a lot of time on our video. But I left it in there because sometimes people like to hear some of the old stories, and there were some pretty comical. So I left. It wasn't nothing like on the serious stuff. Wasn't no serious blood and guts type thing on it. We didn't talk about that kind of stuff. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy that video. And we lived very comfortable, seriously, because I introduced on this video a power station that was sent actually for the camp out. I'd been talking about the camp out, and I got a notice from a company. Would I be interested in showing it on a camp out? I said, I sure would on our camp out. So they sent it to me, and it give us all the comforts of home. It could have been a storm outside, we would have knew it. You know, it could have been hot, cold, rain, snow, whatever. Inside we'd have been just like at the home, except for Larry don't sleep with puppies, and I do. Hello, Julie. I think some of you folks, Julie, y'all guys still fighting that cold weather up there. You know, we've got really mild weather. I was showing some yesterday. We got trees putting out, little leaves popping out. We got some grass trying to turn green on us in the pasture. I watched the cows yesterday after they come off the hay. They went across that field grazing. You know, instead of just walking and looking for something green, they were able to find some green grass on that field, and it's grazing. And it's only up like so, but it's turning green. Now, if we can avoid another freeze or big heavy frost, we're gonna be in good shape. But it's still early. It's still early. It's real early. We need rain though. We are dry. We are dry. I see. I think Jake and him had a fire over at his place. Now, I worry about fires around here. 21, you're high? Oh, Lord, no. Have Cheetos. You need a ton of Cheetos for Ronnie. It's pouring in New Jersey. Okay, a lot of folks are getting rain and still getting a lot of rain and snow. But we're really in a mild stretch right now, and hopefully we stay that way. I'd like to see some rains come through. Besides that, you know, garden time is coming quick. It's coming quick. I think next week, if the weather's good, where we can do it, I'm gonna have Ben help me move that good soil around here and start replacing some of my soil in my raised beds, and get rid of some of that stuff I bought. Or at least mix it in, you know, maybe just mix it in good. But that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And someone was saying, when are you going to put skirting around your house? We want to do that as soon as we can. It just takes time. It takes time. It was a grass fire over there at Jake's. I was told about it. I haven't really seen it. I just was told he had a grass fire over there. Hey, Mike, how you doing? But anyway, I want to say again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging with me, hanging with PawPaw. I was talking to Larry about, you know, well, how many people do this, how you do that. I said, you know, there's a lot of subscribers, but, you know, the followers that actually follow you, and I don't want to call them followers, you know, that were with me on a daily basis, not near that, but I said they're like really faithful, and they stick with me, and I'm just so thankful for you, you know. And there's some come and go, and that's okay too. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just thankful you guys are here with me. But I enjoy this, and I never thought I would. When Lester first started talking about doing this kind of stuff, it ain't for me, you know. And I think the same thing with most of these guys around here. Thank you, Lynn. I love you too, sweetie. Chicken poop? Yeah, we can use some chicken poop. Yeah, they like to play with fires. Fire, but they probably pee in the bed at night because they playing with matches. That's what was told as kids. Don't play with matches, you pee in the bed. But anyway, a lot of these guys didn't want to do this stuff. Dustin, I think that's kind of foreign to us, him and Jill, and I think they really are starting to enjoy it, doing it, you know, and they enjoy seeing what people are saying. And I never thought they would. And Dan kind of backed away from it, and I think most everybody, I did too, and I was first. Lester said, you ought to do some videos, Dad, and people would love it. And no, I ain't got nothing to say. And look at me, still ain't got nothing to say. Oh yeah. Oh, we get a little criticism now and then. Get a little bit now and then. It's okay. It's okay. Uh, Nobody knows the shoes you walk in but you. As my dad used to say that. Let them say what they want to, son. Nobody knows your shoes but you. That's right. Uh, except for Ronnie thinks he does. But anyway, I felt sorry for Ronnie. I'll say it because I've had some people say, "Oh, he talks about Ronnie." That's because Ronnie's a good friend of mine, and I talk to him regular, daily. And but he's kind of sad. So y'all kind of keep Ronnie kind of perked up. His doctor left town. I don't know, was he run out of town? He may have been run out of town, but he left town. Ronnie's kind of sad, so y'all keep him up on that. Dad's a good man. Yeah, Ronnie, thank you. See who gets you a bite. uh, you are sweet people. You are sweet people. There's so many of you guys. I haven't never met you except around here. But sometimes just talking to people and seeing their comments, you can know if you kind of relate with them. And I relate with some young people too. I do. You don't have to be old to relate with PawPaw. Anyway, I've enjoyed my time on here, and if it quit today, Lester is a good man. He sure is. If it quit today, it'd be okay because I've made so many good friends on here, and you still be my friend regardless if we chatted every day or not. But I'm very thankful that this opportunity came along. I truly am. So anyway, Lester can out-sing me any day of the week. Oh yeah, yeah. He's got a young voice, strong young voice. My voice is older and scratchy, Anyway, I love you guys, and we're almost time out. I just want to tell you, sometimes you feel out of the clear blue sky. You be thankful about. It comes to you what you're thankful about, and you guys are always on my mind. My family's always on my mind. When I sit down and start saying list of things you're thankful for, but my family, living where I live, being raised by the parents I had. And the list goes down, but you guys are going to be in that list. And you're not going to be at the bottom of it either. Now, you might not be ahead of Woody or Buster or Heidi for sure, but you're going to be on that list. Things I'm thankful for. I can sit and talk about things I'm thankful for. Just look around, and I've lived on this place all my life. And this is where I'm born, and this is where I die at. It's where I'll be buried at. So, and I've never wanted to live anywhere else. I would like to have visited other places. Now, as a young man, I thought about Alaska. Now, when I talk to Thomas and I hear them temperatures, I ain't going to Alaska. I'm not going up there and get that igloo with him, the bearskin rugs. Or over there with Ronnie with them gators out there in the chicken pen. I ain't going to go out there and fight them gators. I want to gather eggs. But anyway, I'm thankful for you guys, okay? Don't ever think I ain't. And even when somebody got something negative to say, I don't go around saying, I hate that person. I don't. Everybody has their own opinion. And sometimes people hear something, they think something else or whatever. But it's like my dad, like I said, unless they wear your shoes or walk in your shoes, they don't know. So just It's like Ronnie. He ain't gonna wear my shoes. I love him. I love you guys. Okay, Barry, I love you too. And I'm gonna do that song, baby. At least a verse. And if it makes you sick, if Billy calls and griping and complaining because I made you sick, and I'm gonna say, no, you've been out in that lot again. You've been out to rent up truckers. That's what made you sick. I love you, baby girls. I love you, folks. Y'all have a great day. I got to get out here and take Woody and little Birdie get a haircut. I'll talk to y'all later. Catch y'all later. Bye-bye. I'm grateful that you're on here with me too, sweetie. I love y'all.